Alright guys, today I'm going to be playing as Azerbaijan, but I need to start as Russia. So I'm going to release Azerbaijan here as an independent nation and play as it. And the goal here is to take all of the Caucasus strategic region, and just play tall from there. But I guess we start pretty low GDP. I wonder what our laws are. Traditionalism, serfdom, okay, not the greatest. And we don't really start with that good of resources, but it should be fine. And I wonder if we can form anything. We can form Transcaucasia, and we'll just go for railways, I guess. Why not? And I forgot to do decrees for a little bit, but we'll just do all the good ones. So we're going to try and get off serfdom here. Go tenant farmers so that we can go for religious schools. And apparently I have a company slot. What? No, wait, we start with corporate charters. Okay. I mean, we'll probably have infrastructure problems soon, so I guess it does make sense to go for this forestry company, and we'll give it access to tooling workshops. We'd be able to get 20 conscripts, and that should probably be enough to conquer Caucasian Emirate here. Alright, I think it's worth trying to declare now, and we'll just raise all our conscript into the front line. And we got tenant farmers, so we'll go for religious schools. We just need the church and government, and that should help with qualifications and also just literacy. Okay, we have like 22 advantage to their 11. Are they irregulars? Oh my god, they're irregulars. I was scared for nothing. There we go. We won our war, and we also got the religious schools. And we can also probably just get investment rights in Russia now. Yep, there we go. Alright, gamers, it's a sad day to be me, but you know, we live and we don't learn because there's nothing to learn. I lost 2 hours of footage roughly, maybe 2.5 hours. In 40 years of gameplay, I went to 1883, and then for some reason, GeoForce Now just decided, you know what? All those save games you had, we're just gonna completely delete them off the face of the earth. And man, you're gonna have to start back from 1846. So I guess that's what we're doing. Yeah, so that's amazing, honestly. The best thing in the world. But I guess this run will be slightly more efficient than my last one, which you guys won't see. I feel like this is a good time to beg, so I'm gonna beg. Please subscribe. Please. I need 149 more subs right now. I'm at 851. And when I hit 1,000, I get the ad revenue. So all I've earned money from this so far, my time on YouTube has just been for memberships, which I'm probably just going to disable whenever I hit 1K. But yeah, please subscribe if you like my content, if you like this video. Maybe you've seen a few of my videos before. You know, just subscribe. Why not? If you don't want to, that's fine. But if you like my videos and you watch them when they pop up, you know, just subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and also it would increase my bank account number, you know. And I'm gonna keep begging in every single video until I hit 1K, because I'll show some screenshots on screen, but you can see similar view numbers. And then for the one video where I begged, I got 10x more subscribers, so it definitely works, you know. So I'm gonna keep doing it. And then after 1,000 subscribers, then I'll just probably mention it very slightly. But for now, where it's actually important, I'm gonna say please, you know. And we get invited to the Russian power block, so we'll just accept that. It looks like the Ottomans are fighting Egypt right now, so this is probably a good time to declare on the Ottomans. So I'm just going to declare for cars here, force diplomatic play, and then we should be able to call in Russia here. And I think we'll just become a protectorate, and we should be able to get support independence right after, because they should have some rivals. Yeah, they're rivaled with the French, the British, the Ottomans, and then the Americans. And we're just building up our army now, so we can declare in Circassia in a little bit. And they just back down, okay. So we're going to want to improve relations with the Ottomans, hopefully get support independence here. Okay, they probably have bad relations with us, but we can get support independence from GB here. But we do want to keep our liberty desire high. So we're going to go ahead and ask for knowledge sharing. They're going to decline it. Or request market control. They'll decline it. They just straight up want to support a regime, which is kind of unfortunate, but it should be fine. It looks like we can get the support independence from the Ottomans here for 25 years. So we're still kind of increasing liberty desire, but we should be able to get the support independence from France. There we go. Yeah, so our liberty desire is going to stay pretty much the same. And looks like we can also get support independence from the Americans. And the reason we became a protectorate is so that we can, but whenever we declare for independence, we will be able to take the states that we want from the Russians, at least a few of them. I don't think we'll be able to get every single one of them, but we should be able to get most of them. All right, we should probably be able to defeat Circassia now. So we'll just go for it. And we can peace out. There we go. I just need to wait 8 years for my obligation to end, and then I should pretty much be able to go for independence. It looks like our obligation with Russia is over now, so we can declare war on the Russians. So we'll just go for independence here, and we'll just try and conquer whatever we can. And we'll take pretty much 4 states and then this small little split state. And then from that, we should be able to form Transcaucasia. And then we will just need 2 more states after that for the final borders we want. Kind of missing a lot of things in our economy, and we're losing 20,000, which is not very good, but it should be fine. A little bit of bankruptcy never hurt nobody. And we might actually get the capital here. Looks like we did already. The Americans are just the greatest ever. I love the Americans. All right, and we can peace out with the Russians here. So we got our independence, and we are looking a lot better. And we can probably just form... Okay, we need pan-nationalism. Oh my god. No fun allowed, guys. I need pan-nationalism first. Oh my. But the Ottomans want to invite me to their power block. Okay. I guess I'll join. Why not? So we're now an independent country, but we're kind of have one of the worst economies in the world. Okay, I guess we can just straight up get universal suffrage. It's pretty cool. Why not? Oh, I think I just got pan-nationalism. Yep, so I can form Transcaucasia now. And I get a claim on a bunch of states. Oh, Scandinavian unification. There's no way Norway was the one who unified it. Oh my god. Because the capital Eastern Norway, so I assume Norway was the one who unified. And looks like Russia's declaring on me here. So maybe I can get some support independence real quick. And I can just temporarily grant logging camps rights. It's only going to be a 5-year treaty, but I will get the guaranteed independence. There we go. And then I'll just decline this. And then I should be able to call in GB. Yep, call ally GB. I should be able just to take the 2 states I want. North Caucasus and then the Dagestan. Okay, we got this state we don't need, but we still need this. Okay, there we go. 4 battles. We'll win 2 of them at least, surely, right? Yeah, we're gonna win this. Alright, well, I can peace out now. Alright, so we're at the peak borders we want now. We have all the states we want. So from here, we're just gonna play tall. I mean, we kind of have been playing tall the whole game, but we're not gonna expand it all anymore. Alright, just a little update. Because of mass migrations and things like that, we're over 10 mil population. And we're also like 36 million GDP. So we're kind of just chilling, sitting here, increasing GDP, getting some migration. We probably have we have a singular mass migration at the moment. Oh, we're now great power, which is very cool. So I think I'll just leave the Ottoman power block here. And then I'll go for the external trade principle. It's gonna hurt our relations with like, how many countries is this? Oh my. But we should be fine, probably. Alright, I'm gonna invite this anarchist here who endorses the multiculturalism. And then I'm gonna bolster the movement. Alright, looks like Peru will join our power block, so we'll have the first person in. Alright, looks like the trade unions are pressured, so we can grant leadership to this dude. And we can try and go for multiculturalism. Nice, we got multiculturalism, and we immediately have a mass migration like the day after from the Heavenly Kingdom, no less. Oh my. We only have 9 states, so we could only get 9 mass migrations at the same time. But looks like they're kind of just piling in now. We already have 3 of them. And we're 16.4 million population roughly. We'll check back in a little bit and see how much we grow. Alright, well, we're over 100 mil GDP now, and we're 21.4 million population. We still have 22 years left in the game, so we should be maybe like top 5 GDP by the end of the game or something. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. We're number 5th rank for GDP, and we're at 200 million. And we're almost like 36 million population. So definitely get 3rd place GDP. I'm not sure about 1st place though. Look at this. Like 600 mil, but we'll see. There's like 18 years left in the game, so we have a lot of time. Alright, looks like the Ottomans are trying to declare on me. No, thank you. I think me and my 600 conscripts should be able to just defend the front. And I think 275,000 pounds per week from the Ottomans is a reasonable war goal for 0 infamy. Alright, we can peace out for our money. We kind of went into a lot of debt for it, but like whatever, I guess. We just recently passed France to become the number 2 GDP in the world. We might actually become number 1 by the end of the game, guys. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm cooperative ownership here. So I can just nationalize a lot of buildings and give no compensation. Apparently I can't afford it because we need money when we're not going to give compensation. But I'll just select every single thing so we can see how many we can nationalize here. Alright, so apparently we can nationalize 6.7 thousand buildings. It's going to cost us a bit of bureaucracy, but I think we can handle it. And it should increase our reinvestment. So I'll just look at that. Our reinvestment is 1.38 million and our GDP ownership percent is 30.6. Alright, and this should be the last one. Just nationalize that. And we own 94.4% of our GDP. And our reinvestment is 3.58 million. Not that it really matters at all, because we hit our construction cap a while ago. Like, we can't expand at all. But, you know, it's pretty cool. So, you know, why not? Alright, guys, we just hit 1 billion GDP. So I'm just going to end it here. I could play like a year and a half more and get to maybe 1.1 bill. But, like, what's the point, you know? But we're number 1 GDP in the world, number 2 GDP per capita. I guess Portuguese Congo just has it better than us, you know, whatever. Our literacy is pretty bad. I didn't really try to improve it much or anything. I was kind of, you know. Number 1 standard of living. It's a little close with like Bukhara, really. The Bukharans are just living it up, you know. They're just incredibly rich and stuff. But we're number 4 population. Like 1/4 of our population is loyal. We don't have that many radicals. Our budget's not really looking the greatest, but we have a lot of credit limits, so we should be fine. For our laws, this is kind of what it's looking like. Council Republic with the cooperative ownership, free trade, universal suffrage, multiculturalism, total SEP, you know, all the good stuff. Yeah, we're spending a solid 4 million in subventions, but you know, if we played to 1936, like we wouldn't hit the debt cap anyways. So a little bit in subsidies, interest, you know, the usual. We have 6.4 thousand company headquarters. This is buildings owned directly by our company headquarters. And then we have 3,079 buildings owned by regional company headquarters. This is what the power block's looking like. Oh, and Trade League, Freedom of Movement, companies, and, you know, just Construction 1 for the state construction efficiency at the very end. We don't have any subjects. And if we look at our power block here and our members, we can probably, okay, we can't sort by GDP, which is actually amazing, but we can sort by prestige. We have Scandinavia, and then pretty much most of South America, and then a little bit of Central America. We're a very diverse country. You can see our population pie chart. Probably like hundreds of cultures here, but our biggest one is the Japanese. We're pretty much a Japanese nation here in Caucasia. For our companies, they're looking pretty good. You know, I'm just going to scroll past. You can kind of just pause if you want to. Guys, we don't even have the number 1 most profitable company in the world. We only have the 2nd and 3rd. Yikes. But if we look at GDP, the most of our GDP is in this Tiflis state, with 353 million GDP in this one state. And I don't know if the percentages are accurate, because if I add all these numbers up together, it's probably like 69% or whatever. But the majority of it is from automobiles. Maybe like 45% of it or whatever, or 60%. I don't know why like the percentages don't really add up or anything, but you know, whatever. And at the moment we have 559 automotive industries, and we have max subvention on automobiles, max subvention for export for engines, max subvention for steel, which I'm not going to bother to find. Our reinvestment's probably pretty cool. 3.78 million. I believe that's exactly the same as it used to be, but I may be wrong. But yeah, we have GDP ownership of 316 million. That doesn't include the regional company HQs. Like, we have 321 buildings in the United States here. And if I look here, it's only 363, and there's definitely more than like 50 buildings owned by my actual company headquarters. But yeah, that should be the run, guys. 1 billion GDP, Transcaucasia, as a council republic with cooperative ownership, so we got the high GDP ownership of our own country. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a good day.